I mean, my name is Shareef O'Neal, not Shaquille O'Neal. So just because we have the same last name doesn't mean I'm gonna try to be exactly like him. How I'm gonna transition my game for college, I want to just get stronger and get faster. I just want to one up all my abilities. So I just want to make my shooting better, my jumping better, agility, all that. I think that'll have me prepared for college. So after this season, actually during this senior season and after that little break I have, I'm just gonna work as hard as I can just to be the best I can be. So the recruiting process for me, it was hard at first. All my friends were getting offered by schools at an early age and I wasn't. I think I got my first one in 9th grade summer. All my friends, I think they got theirs during their 9th grade year. And I didn't really play a lot my 9th grade year. I played like 4 minutes a game, averaged like 2 points. And that kind of broke me down a lot. Everyone was calling me a bust and all that. And that kind of broke me down a lot. I even wanted to quit basketball, but LSU, UCLA, Arizona, and USC all came up to me at the same summer. So that just kind of brought me up a lot. And that 9th grade summer I did really well. And that's when I first started getting recruited. And ever since then, it just kind of took the pressure off that. Because once I saw my friends getting recruited and I wasn't, kind of put me down. And I was like, oh, I'm not gonna be as good at basketball and I'm not gonna do this, not gonna do that. So anybody out there listening, if you're not getting recruited now, trust me, it'll come. If you just keep working hard and keep doing what you do, it'll come soon. My dad, like having the last name O'Neal puts a lot of pressure. I feel like I have one of the most famous last names in the world, in the basketball world, if you say O'Neal, everybody thinks of the same person. And I feel like it puts a big target on my back. And to be honest, I feel like a lot of NBA kids have this, but I feel like it's like a couple kids that have it on a different level, like say LeBron's kids, Michael Jordan's kids, D-Wade's kids, and some others have it on a different level just because how great their dads were. And my dad is arguably the best center in the world. And just me not doing what he does puts a lot of different ideas in people's heads. Like, he's not a post player. Why is he shooting? His dad is Shaq, blah, blah, blah. He's not as big, as strong as Shaq. I mean, I'm not really looking to be him. I mean, my name is Shareef O'Neal, not Shaquille O'Neal. So just because we have the same last name doesn't mean I'm gonna try to be exactly like him. And I don't think a lot of people get that. I try to base my game off of current NBA players now. I wasn't really alive. I mean, I was alive when he was playing, but just not throughout his prime days. I couldn't really remember because I was so young, but I just look to base my game off current NBA players, and he doesn't want me to play like how he does. Like when I used to train with him, he used to never do post moves. He always used to do guard work and shooting, and I think that's where I got my skill set from now. So since I noticed that a lot of kids that say they look up to me are getting like camera press right now at their games, and they're like 4th, 5th grade, I'm seeing like all these basketball networks filming young kids now. I just don't let it get to your head. I think that's the biggest thing that could happen is you getting distracted from a video of you coming out like, oh, there's a camera here. I gotta do this, I gotta do that. I mean, don't let that get to your head. And if a video of you goes out of you getting like crossed or dunked on, don't worry about that either. Like I think that's kind of ruining little kids now. They start filming at such an early age, and like if a kid gets crossed up or dunked on by another kid that may not be in the same grade, just like it kind of brings that kid's self-esteem down. And if you are one of those kids who has a lot of videos on them, like scoring on kids or doing all that, I mean, the video is not gonna get you recruited. You still have to prove yourself in front of college coaches and whoever's looking at you. So just don't let the videos get to your head. Just because that's the world we're in now, just a lot of videos are being recorded. So that's one of my advice for fans. And an advice my dad gave me that I'll pass down is just whoever your favorite NBA player is, just look at their moves. Like if you go on YouTube and type in blah, blah, blah scoring series, like almost every NBA player has one. Like recently I looked at James Harden, like LeBron. So if you type in like Kobe Bryant scoring series, it's like all of Kobe's points throughout his career. And you just look at that. You could even put it in a slower motion, just steal their moves. That's what my dad told me. And I feel like I stole a lot of KD's moves. I'm trying to like build my way up to stealing other people's moves. And just, I feel like that helped a lot. Like I see what I saw in the video, saw KD do a little step back move. I go outside, practice it. Even if I don't have a hoop at the time, I'll go outside, practice a move. And then when the game time comes, I'll just do that. So, and more advice I have is always remember where you came from and who was around before things get tough. So always remember like your family around, because I notice a lot of kids like are getting this sort of fame right now and getting a lot of followers, and then they're kind of like avoiding like where they came from and avoiding like who their real friends and stuff are, just because like the basketball world is getting to them. So always remember where you came from and always remember who was around before the fame. So.